Hey, check it out. It's my second video on how to alternate pick. Now I've got some good news and some bad news for you. The good news is that this is the last video where we're going to be focusing on single string picking. So I guarantee next one and the ones after that are going to be on multi-string playing. Now the bad news, you remember those wrist strokes that I taught you in the previous lesson? Well, it's time to abandon those. Why am I saying this? Well, wrist strokes are good early on when you're developing that muscle memory. You're ingraining that picking motion into your muscle memory. But in the long run, it'll actually slow you down. It'll prevent you from getting faster. Now, why is this? Well, it's because in order for your pick to rest up against the next string, you need to be doing rather wide pick strokes. And unfortunately, wide pick strokes, or any excess motion, is the enemy of guitar speed. So let's think about what guitar speed is. It's the number of notes per second, right? Or the number of times per second that the pick hits the string. Now, some people will think, incorrectly think that you can increase the number of notes per second simply by moving your pick through the air faster, or even worse, picking from the elbow, like Vinnie Moore used to do before he got his career-changing injury. And that's not the right way to go about it. Instead, you need to tweak the other variable in the equation, which is distance. Let me show you what I mean. I'll just get a pick and we'll have a look. All right, so check this out. We're using a wide pick stroke, right? And the pick is moving through the air however many centimeters per second it is. Without changing the actual picking speed, just by reducing the width of the pick strokes, we can get an increase in speed. See what I'm saying? So how do we train ourselves to use the smallest amount of motion possible? Well, this is not my idea. I'm going to say that right now. This was something I got from Rick Graham. And, he called this planting. Now, I like to think of this as wrist strokes. But instead of resting up against the next neighboring string, you're resting against the string you're playing. So here's how you do it. You just do your single string practice as you normally would. And when you pick through the string, immediately come back and rest up against it. Whether it's downstrokes or upstrokes, immediately turn as if you're magnetically drawn back to the string you just played. Now I know what you're thinking. Muting the string immediately after playing it, that's going to create an unwanted staccato sound, right? Yes, you're absolutely right, but only at slower speeds. This planting is purely done at slow speeds when you're practicing to train your wrist and your picking to be as small as possible. So give this a go with your single string practice, and then in the next video, I promise you, we'll get into multi-string playing, and it'll get fun. All right, good luck. See you next time.